Okay, so we're doing an unboxing of the G-Box made by Matricom. It's the Android TV box. There we go. Just got two in. Put that in there. I'm only gonna unbox one. So if you look right here, just lift it right up. We have the manual that Matricom typed up and sent its users. I read it already. I suggest that everybody read this. This is very important. We have the G-Box itself in some thin like paper. Okay. So it's got a cool knife. There it is. As you see here, we have the SD slot. You have 4 USBs, 3 on this side. Then you have 1 USB back here. You have the analog slot where the analog cables go from here to the TV or the HDMI. I don't know exactly what this is. You have the Ethernet port for a better connection, and you have your power supply. This is the remote itself. It's an Android remote, especially made for the G-Box. And the last things we have with it is the power supply. Like I said, it goes here. Simply goes into the wall. And this is the analog, red, white, and yellow. Simply goes here. I prefer to use HDMI. It's a 720 box. It doesn't go up to 1080, however, the 720 is still pretty good. If you have a 1080 pixel TV, I do have a 1080 pixel TV, and I do have a Cisco Linksys 3500 router, so I have gigabit Ethernet ports, so my connection Ethernet is way better than Wi-Fi. So what I normally recommend that you put XBMC, and you see where it says just once and always. If you're familiar with Android devices, put it on always. I recommend it because the device itself is only a 1 gigabyte of RAM, and the launcher is like, for instance, your tablet or your phone where the apps are displayed, and you go through the menu and you have like the browser, the Play Store and all of that. And what I experienced is that if you run all of those things along with the XBMC, it tends to slow down your experience. And the reason why you bought the box was for TV, so I would recommend you just run it on XBMC and just put it on always, because that's the main purpose of it. And you see that it's preparing for its first run. It's the Enhanced Edition XBMC MX2, made by G-Box, Matricom, sorry about that, made by Matricom. So it's waiting for it to start up, and then I'm going to show you like the basic gist of it, how to put the repositories in and stuff like that, and the ones that I use most commonly. So when you first get it, this is what you see. You see videos. As you can see, nothing's there. Nothing's there. I normally put it on thumbnails. It makes the viewing of everything just so much easier. So put it down here. Okay, back. Like I showed you in the earlier video, nothing was in videos. Nothing would be in any of these options. Well, like if you download a weather app, pictures app, videos app. Oh shit. Anyway, music app like Pandora or Sirius programs. We're gonna go there later, not right now. But the basic gist of it is that you download these apps from repositories that you can find the links online. But I've already found like 3 that I use most commonly. You have Fusion, Xfinity, and you have Mashup. Now you could go right here, Systems, scroll down, go to File Manager, right? And then you want to go to Add Source. Once you reach an add source, the first repository we're going to enter, let's do Fusion, right? So it's HTTP // Now this keyboard and this device, I actually have to manually put in the // So anyway, // I know all of these repositories on my head, so that's how much I did it. Fusion.xbmchub.com. So that's it right there. HTTP // shiz fusion.xbmchub.com. And once you put that in, go to done, click OK. And then what I recommend here is you put a full stop before you put the actual name, and you could name it Fusion. I say put the full stop because later on when we try to get apps from this repository, the full stop is actually going to put the name up on the top of the list, so you won't have to go through the long list trying to find this. It's very annoying trying to go through it, so it just makes the whole experience easier. So just press OK. It's not connected to the internet. We stepped to. Anyway, we'll add all those steps. We can add the next repository. We have HTTP once again // and this is why I always recommend the keyboard, because the keyboard just makes the whole experience easier. We have Xfinity.xunity talk.com, and then another // It's important that you do put these / because the system is very sensitive. It wouldn't even take that if you put anything different. It does not know. You have to put it. So .xfinity, that's going to be the name. Press done. Okay. And then another one, because in past time, and like late last year, early last year, the Mashup app, which is one of the most popular apps, it used to be on Fusion or Xfinity or one of them, I believe, but it switched, whereas you have to actually put it has its own repository now. So this is the repository for it. So you have HTTP / install .mashup xbmc, I believe that's it, and then you put the / and it's install mashup. Okay, that's it right there. Then you just put .mashup. Okay. Now we skipped a very important step, and the most important step of all is to connect it to the internet. So you go to programs, because we already set it to XBMC always. The way to access your apps, just go in programs, Android apps, and then you want to go straight down to the bottom settings. And then if you have a Wi-Fi, like this is mine, whereas 2.4 gigahertz, pay to play. Yeah, gotta pay to play. But because I have it connected Ethernet, I just go to Ethernet and it just, okay, so it's already on. Okay, so that's probably why it didn't give me that error. It was already on. Okay, so Let me exit. Alright, now because the repositories are already on, and this is where you can test it. You can just go on the repository, click it. If it works, then the repository did go in right. Okay, so all of those went in right. So I still remember them on my head. Right? So then you want to go to settings, system settings, right? Because at first we went to put the repositories in, we went into file manager. So now you want to go into settings itself, and then you want to go down to add-ons and install from zip. I'm just going to do Mashup because it's a long process to do all. So I'm just going to do Mashup for now, and then you can just do the rest yourself. But the basic gist of it is to let me start all over with that. Okay. Alright, let's exit out with the keyboard. Alright, so install from zip, Mashup, and as you see, because I put the dots, it's to the bottom, it's to the top of the list. Otherwise, it would have been like all mixed up, and it would have been much more difficult to find. So we go into Mashup, then you're going to go to repositories, download Mashup repo. So it says that app is enabled. I also advise you to go back into Mashup repository and download the latest version of Movie 25. It's a plugin that Mashup uses. They're playing most of its videos, and the latest version I see here is 1.4.0. So just download that. That's the latest one here. But once you use it, it updates itself. And then I also advise people to go back into Mashup, go back into repositories, and download this TV Guide Dixie. It's a good app. You could find a lot of what different app has at any given time, like videos and stuff like that, like the new videos or whatever. It's like a TV guide except for this device. So as we can see, it's currently downloading Mashup, and because I have it hooked up through Ethernet, you realize that my downloads are going pretty quickly. It's already on 84%. So, but after you get the add-on, you would go not into install from zip. You go to get add-ons, and then all of these are the repositories that are already on the device. But as you can see, this is the repository that I just added from the zip file itself, Mashup. And then we go down to video add-ons, and this is the Mashup app that I downloaded. It's enabled. That means it's finished downloaded. Made by the author is Marsh 2K3 Cuba or whatever. I don't know those people. Anyway, so let's go down. Let's test it out. Let's test it with the Mashup. And that's the basic gist of it. Once you download the apps that you like, and I always suggest like apps like One Channel, Mashup, IceFilms. You have Cartoon HD. I really like Cartoon HD because you have all the cartoons that you used to watch when you was growing up, like Popeye and Kids Next Door and stuff like that, Bugs Bunny and all of those, and Ghibli connection with all the Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke with Hayao Miyazaki, right? So, and then there's another one, SportsDevil. But anyway, let's play Mashup. You remember, like back when we first started, it wasn't anything here. Now we have Mashup on YouTube. So let's go into Mashup. And this is first startup. Mashup first startup. And that's how it is. So just see that? This Mashup first start. Now it normally plays a video when you start Mashup for the first time and when you update it. Reason being, that's one of the reasons I like Mashup. They tell you what it is that they updated and how to use it. So it's a very customer friendly thing. So you can just stop it. Oh, okay. This. Alright, so like I said, I like to use the thumbnail because it's so much easier just to show. Now, I live in the Bahamas, so in Mashup, I'm going kind of quickly for you guys. Anyway, in Mashup you have like super search, favorites, featured movies, latest added, HD movies, genres, TV, latest international 3D movies. It has many different icons, thumbnails, but the main ones that you should use is like super search. In super search you could search any movie, any TV show. Simply go to the movie and just type in, like I wanted to watch Ip Man, so you just type in Ip, and when you type it in, it'll search it up. And what it does, it finds all of the hosts like IceFilms and One Channel and stuff like that, and it compiles it all into one big list, and you just go and find the one that you are most interested in. So you can see here that we have like Ip Man, The Final Fight, 2013. We have The Legend is Born, Ip Man, 2010. Yeah, we have the 2008 Ip Man by IceFilms. We have FMA, Mbox, iWatch Online. Yeah, so that's the basic gist of that. Now, Mashup automatically updates this up. Now, if you want to watch live TV, you go down to live streams. Once you reach the live streams, the ones that I mostly use is iLive streams. It's just the one that I feel comfortable with, but it's many. And you have all English. I can't speak any other language. And then like you have all of these different things, like that 70s show. You have CBS, TNT. Okay. You shouldn't expect like 1080p or 720p with live channels because it is streaming. However, like movies and TV shows, you could expect like HD quality. Like if you have a local channel you want to watch, like I did say, I live in the Bahamas, so this is our local channel. And you go by country instead of going to iLive for the US channels. You could just go into like Bahamas right there, fly, and then you just play. We have ZNS, so ZNS, I think Zephyr Network or something like that. So Zephyr Network station. So that's the live TV of it. And one important fact with live or anything that you use in Mashup, that's why I like Mashup so much. It has the most content and is well organized, is the best. With Mashup, for instance, this is ZNS that I'm watching. What you could do, you could go into like the Bahamas, and then let's say it's a channel that you found, but you don't want to go through all this again to find it. You could just use the menu button on the phone itself. I mean the remote. It's a little blue button right there, and when you press the menu button, you'll see this show up. And what you can do, you can add it to favorites. So you see where it says add the faves, so you can just add it to favorites, right? Now, once you come back out, and that's what this does. This all favorites thing. So it categorizes it for you. It says like live favorites, and obviously it would be a live favorite because it's a live TV. And you have miscellaneous TV episodes and stuff like that. So it'll fall under live favorites, and you'll see where it says that. So I don't have to look for that anymore. It has like the latest movies and latest added new releases and like featured movies. So it's just loading up. Just loading up. And you could see like it has like 2014 movies that just came out. Some of the movies are in the movies right now. Now beware that some of the movies are in the movies. The quality isn't that good, however, most of them are. And they said that maybe they've been out of the movies for at least a month or so. And the quality is pretty nice. Like it has RoboCop. There's a lot of movies that I have to watch. But anything, this box has almost anything. And it's only for $100. I recommend it. And that is it.